I'm doing a $15 Observa alcohol category gig. These ones start at $10, and if no one in your area does them, they could go all the way up to about $20. So I'm doing this one for 15, where it's definitely worth it. I'm going to screen record it, and you guys can decide if this is a side hustle that you want to do. So for these Observa gigs, the first question is usually to take a picture of the front of the store, I think, to make sure you got the right store. Then it wants you to acknowledge you have to be over 21 years of age to do this. And then now you're going to go through every category, taking nice, clear pictures, straight pictures of the different categories. So the first category is vodka. And be really careful when you take these pictures. Out of all the apps that I do side hustles on, this one is the most strict with the pictures, and I got the most denied. But if you follow the instructions and you make sure that your pictures are straight, you will get approved. And this one pays a lot more than Field Agent, and Moby gigs that take just as long and have just as many pictures pay like $3, and this one was $15. So now I'm going down the aisle for all of the vodka. The thing that's annoying about this app is every time you take a picture, you have to press take a picture again. You can't take multiple pictures in a row, which adds some time. Field Agent, you could go through these menus a lot faster, but it's just what you have to do with these apps. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but just so you know, I'm going through all of the vodka section right now. And then now I'm going to go to the next one, which is whiskey. And you don't have to go in order. Don't walk from one corner of the store to another corner and waste time. Just if this one had the whiskey in the same aisle on the other side. So just do the ones that you're passing by and then go back to the ones that you skipped over. Just make sure you're taking the pictures in the right section. So here is the Jack Daniels and the American whiskey. Just be careful because they're going to have you do two whiskeys. They're going to have you do North American and Canadian whiskey, which is what I'm doing now. And then they'll have you do Scotch. So it's a little bit hard to tell the difference, but just make sure you read the instructions. It'll tell you examples of brands to look for. So I'm going through the whiskey section. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit because it's basically the same thing over and over again. So now I am finishing up with these North American whiskeys, and then I am going to go to the Scotch section. So you're just taking straight pictures, and it may seem like it's a lot of pictures, and it may seem like this takes a really long time, and it might not be worth it. But even if it takes you a half an hour to do this, $15, that's $30 an hour, which is really good for side hustle apps. But for me, since I've done so many of these, I got it done in about 10-15 minutes. And this was like a medium-sized Walmart liquor store. Some of the Walmart liquor stores were seriously like a hole in the wall, and they only had a couple of shelves, so it was a lot quicker. So just keep in mind of the size of the store that you're going to be in because it will take longer. So now I am doing the cognac and sections like the cognac and the cardinals and stuff like that. There was only one or two pictures, so not all of them are long, but vodka, whiskey, and rum had the most. So just keep that in mind. So that is how you do this gig. At the end of the gig, they're going to ask you for displays. So you just have to count the displays and then take a picture of like the end caps. Just make sure that your pictures of the end caps are straight on and not on an angle, because I've gotten one of these gigs denied. And if you want to sign up for this app or similar apps, check the links down below and sign up today and start making money.